Let's try to understand the conditional formatting that is present in styles group. This is Mohammad Abbas from Computer Tech Skill and welcome to the third class of Microsoft Excel for beginners. So let's try to understand about conditional formatting, which the first option is related to highlight cells rules. These all options are based on conditionalities. Let's try to go for this and select maybe 10 of the cells and type something like 10. So what I have to do is to select 10 of the cells and go for conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and greater than. So what I have to type there, for example, that depends upon me, that depends upon my choice. I do not want more than 100 number or more than 100 amount in the cells I have selected. For example, I want to type 100, hit OK. So whatever I'll type there, it will be going well, or it will be working very much well for me. Unless until I type 100, it is okay. But if I go beyond 100, it will be converting that cell into a red color. That means that is indicating you that whatever you have given as command, that has crossed that command or that order. So that is what is something related to highlight greater. Let's try to go for selecting that. Let me tell you something. The cells that you have already used should not be used secondly in conditional formattings, because that can be the mixture of the things. So let's try to go at the bottom and select more of the cells. Go for less than. This is something same, but over there this is talking about less than. For example, if you do not want less amount than 200, or then the amount you want to choose, you want to refer. For example, I want to type 300. I do not want less than 300 amount in the cells I have selected. Hit OK. So what I have to do, if I go beyond 300, it will be simple and OK. And the moment I type less than 300, it will be converting that to red. Rest of these, all of the amounts and all of the entries will be as simple. Less than 300, even 299 will become red. That is something that is less than. Let's try to go and select more of the 10 cells and go for between. Between is something that you must understand by its name. For example, I do not want, in fact, the amount that is between 150 to 600. I do not want any of the amount that is in between of 150 to 600. More or less will be working for me. In between 150 to 600 will not be working. Even 149 will be working, but beyond 150 will not be working. And less than 600 will not be working. If I can go for 599, see, it's the same thing, which is more or less will be working. Let's try to go for more of the cells and try some more. Equal to is something that should be some sort of specific amount. Like for example, I do not want 255 in the cells I have selected. More or less will be working, but 255 will not be working and 255 will not be accepted. That will be converting itself to a red color. It means that is indicating me that this is the command that you have given. So let's try to go for some more. Text that contain. Well, I do not want this name in the cells I have selected. Mia. John, A, B, C, D, E, F, and whatever I type will be accepted, but Mia will not be accepted because I have given this as command. Let's try to continue that and go for a data carrying. Let me tell you something all about date. Let's try to understand about the date that is present in computer. Today is 1/4/25, means first month, 4 date and 2025 year is going on. So yesterday would be 3 date, means 3 of the January. So what I have to do is to select yesterday. So less or more will be accepted, but 3 of the January will not be accepted. So let's try to go for this. 3 1 2025. Let's try to go for 4. Let's try to go for first month, and this will not be accepted because I have given it as command. Let's try to select that and go for duplicate values. Duplicate values are something that if you want to type something that is used twice, means 2 times, will not be accepted. For example, Mia, John, ABC, these 3 names I have typed, but if I go for Mia once again, it will be converting that to red and it will be highlighting that of the sale. So let's try to continue that and go for select at least 10 of the cells and go for top bottom rules, top 10 items. So what I have to do is to select decrease the cells into 5 and hit OK. What I have to do is to type 10 to 100. You must be understanding that I have selected 10 cells and I have decreased that over there into 5 cells, and over there I told the computer, or have given the command, that I need first 5 of the entries and first 5 of the cells, first higher entries. I need first higher entries in the cells I have selected. So then these were highlighted and these were converted to into red. Select these 10. Go for the bottom one. This is something that I have just taught you, but that was higher and this is less than. Bottom of 5 cells, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can see 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. These 5 are coming in bottom. Let's try to go for these. And over there I'll tell you all about averages, practically and orally to some extent. Firstly, let's try to understand a small example. 10, 20, 30. If you can see, there are 3 of the cells in which I have typed 10, 20 and 30. If you can edit that, if you can do the addition of these 3, it will become 60. So if you can see, if 60 becomes the total of 3 of the cells, and then you divide this total amount on 3 of the cells, it becomes 20 answer. So that means that is the average of these 3 cells. So what I have to do is to type something. 10, 20, this becomes 30, and then this becomes 60 and 100 and 150. 150 is the total of 5 columns. 150 is the total of 5 cells, and if you multiply 150 on 5 of the cells, it becomes 30. It is the answer of these cells. If I may go for this, and above average. Above average is something that is beyond 30. 30 is the answer of all of these, and above is something that is beyond 30. So that is something that I needed, above average. And if I may go for these 5 and go for, let's try to type something. 50, 100, 20, 30, 10. It becomes 150, 170, 200, 210, 210. If you can calculate that, these are 5 cells, and inside 5 cells I have 210 total. So let's try to go for this option, and over there I can find below average. Hit OK. So these 3 are some things that are highlighted that these are below average. 42 must be the average of this, and these are below average. And let's try to go for some more, like data bar. What I have to do is to type something. Select all of these and go for conditional formatting, data bar. So these are some things that can result you by just using your mouse and even not clicking that. Color, see, that is something that has been giving the result according to color. Icon set, these are some things that are related to icons, that is giving the result according to the icons. You can see, or you can observe that by its samples. So that was what was related to conditional formatting, which I have taught you in the 3rd class of Microsoft Excel for beginners. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye for now.